This is not fake news. This is not fake news. I repeat, this is not fake news. This is all reality. I pinched myself a couple times to make sure that, I was living in the real world, and it is true. There's certainly news of Kobe Bryant passing away during a helicopter crash is indeed a reality. Obviously, he was 41 at the time of the crash, and was amongst at least 4 other people who were involved in the California plane crash while they were traveling in his private helicopter. As they were traveling over Calabasas, a fire broke out, which sent the chopper spiraling from the sky into obviously being crashed. There were no survivors, and the cause of the crash is still being verified. It's still under investigation. Unluckily enough, his daughter and wife were not with him during the time of the crash, so his legacy, at least to some extent, can live on through them. Essentially, what we can learn is none of us are really special. Anything, when you see Kobe Bryant like this figurehead, as him being this like hard-nosed, no bullshit type of guy. That's one of the reasons Dwight Howard and him couldn't coincide, because Dwight Howard was like, laughable, joking, funny all the time. But Kobe Bryant, when it comes to basketball especially, he was serious, all about his business, all about his paper, breaking records, stuff like that. And beyond just being sad, obviously you might see some videos where we're sad, we're mourn. But take into consideration all the lessons you probably have learned watching Kobe doing his shit on the court. Don't play with your life. Don't play with your life. The money you're spending, how you're living it, what you're watching. I think nothing holds more than this quote that I always share in my videos. If it doesn't feed you, don't water it. If it does not feed you, whatever you're watching, whatever you're listening to, whatever you're eating, if it doesn't nurture you or make you better, cut that shit off.
Cut that bitch off! Next caller.
We see instances where Kobe Bryant would literally have fights with teammates because they weren't working hard enough. Are you in your own personal life working hard enough, working to get to the point or achieve the things you want to achieve in life? You're not working hard enough. I myself know I'm not working hard enough. This is one of the reasons why you need to cut shit off. People that are wasting your time, people that aren't bettering you, whatever it is you're consuming, like Instagram, Twitter. I love Twitter and Instagram to a lesser extent. But you gotta really ask yourself, has Twitter ever paid you for being on that platform? Followers are cool and all. Followers are cool. Subscribers are cool. Getting the likes and retweets are cool. But are they able to pay the bills for you? Or are you using it for business rather than just simply pleasure? The goal is not to have followers. The goal is not to have likes and retweets. The goal is to be able to take care of your family, take care of yourself. That everyone that's dependent on you, brother, sister, father, mother, whatever it is, can be good.
The key is to be honest with yourself. We have to be honest with ourselves before we do anything. And I'm going to be super honest. They want us broke. They want to finish us. Do you know it costs money to eat food? Do you know it costs to sleep in your house? Do you know it costs to have AC? I ain't make these rules up. I ain't make them up. You need money to pay for all this. I never made this rule up. It costs money to drink water. They want to finish you. They want you broke. They don't want you to be the biggest entrepreneur. Let me be very clear. They want to finish you. It's so important to wake up. When you wake up, rise up. But the key is to wise up. And an entrepreneur understands, overstands that he has to feed his family and himself. So let me give you a major key. It's all about residual income. And you know what that means? Because you know what it means. It's called secure your bag. It's called forever. It's called being safe. It's called for the rainy day. It's called for your son and your daughter to go to school. It's called for everybody to be okay, where there can be no worries.
Like all of your closest people, closest knit people can be good. Like Kobe, from the age of like grade 9 all the way up until 41. This man was a killer. He was a killer in his basketball career. He was a killer in business as well. You know, the shoe deals and stuff like that, and his other business pursuits. Even as soon as he was done, he was also, I recall, partnering with another guy to further his business pursuits. So he was always trying to one up his previous self. I think moments like these, we remember situations with Juice WRLD where he had a seizure because of some type of drug-related incident, and in this case, there's nothing Kobe Bryant could really do besides just value your life, value who you spend your time around, and what it is that you do. Whatever you're doing right now, like for me specifically, I talk about like addictions on this channel a lot, right? Financial literacy, increasing your financial literacy, increasing your financial muscles, and removing things such as addictions that are holding you back, like pornography, weed, alcohol. I'm not saying these things are bad, but I'm just saying the abuse of these things, the overconsumption of these things is what makes them bad. Prevents you from getting to the point in life that you want to get to. I even think of someone such as LeBron James. This man was from the age of 18 up until I think he's 34 now. He's been, for the most part, as a person, and based on the expectations that were given upon him, he matched it pretty well. Rarely did you hear any incident of him being in jail, any criminal offense, any infidelity in his family. This man, as a person, it's not a basketball player. As you criticize him, he's not as good as Kobe Bryant in the fourth quarter, the last 2 minutes, whatever it is. But as a person, and based on the expectations that were expected of him, he succeeded. And obviously, the only way you can succeed is if you refine your life. Take inventory of what it is that you're doing in life right now, where it is you want to go, and the things you need to cut away in order to get to that point in life. I don't think nobody really resembles work ethic and hard work more than Kobe being Bryant. The tenacity on both ends of the court, offensively, defensively, steals, blocks. I feel like players, just in general, like people such as Dwayne Wade, Jimmy Butler, everybody, you know, when you were in middle school or in high school, when you're trying to shoot a shot into the garbage can, people always say Kobe, right?
You have to answer a question for me real quick. What's that really expensive beef name? I think it's Kobe.
And he was just like a cultural icon that really cemented his legacy. Even to this day, we still remember his last game against the Utah Jazz.
To this day, you just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
I think he dropped like 40 or something like that. You don't forget. You just don't forget this shit. And I'm sure this same day, for the next until the earth dies from global warming, we'll always remember this day as Kobe Bryant Day, or some type of name will be given to this day. But the thing we can always learn from Kobe, I can always put him through, was his work ethic. I've always seen stories of, I think was it Richard Jefferson or somebody talked about, I was trying to one up Kobe by getting to the gym earlier than him. Kobe was the reason why players started getting to the gym early to take jump shots, because they saw the length that by which he would go to, make sure his shots were on point, make sure that he was getting every single angle And there's even a situation I recall hearing a story where for some reason he was missing a lot of shots, and then he asked the arenas, the people who set up the arena, set up the nets, to look at the rim to make sure it was at the proper angle. And then upon measurements, they saw that it was not the proper angle. Just the attention to detail, hard work, and the attention to detail. Details, the fundamentals of whatever it is whatever your industry is. The fundamentals, the attention to detail, the work ethic, to not slouch or not allow yourself to brush over things. Chase excellence, chase excellence, chase excellence. Do not allow yourself to be lazy, to be slouching in whatever it is you're pursuing. YouTube, your degree, honestly, one physical mantra for you to pursue whatever it is you want to do, instead of saying, I have to go to the gym today, or I have to train today, or I don't want to go outside today, or I don't want to go work out today, or I don't want to study today. Focus your mind on the outcome that you want, the opposite outcome. Say, I choose to go to the gym today. I choose to work out today. I'd rather work on my game today. I'd rather eat healthy today. I'd rather the outcome that you want. Whenever you choose a separate outcome, whenever you are constantly saying the outcome you don't want, that is what your brain is focusing on. Okay, so for a minute, just to show the power of your brain and the power of your mind. Close your eyes, okay? Just close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Do not think about a pink door. 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 Open your eyes. What did you think about? More than likely a pink door. So whatever it is you're doing in life, only focus on the outcome. Do not say, oh, I don't want to work out, or oh, I have to work out. Say, I choose to work out, or say, I'd rather eat healthy today. I'd rather do this. And focus your attention, time, and energy on the outcome that you want, not the thing that you're trying to avoid. So work ethic, your attention to details, and focusing your mind on what it is you want. Simple. And cut off all distractions. Social media, for the most part, I don't really be making money on Instagram. My thing is YouTube. So I don't spend much time at all. I love Twitter. I like Instagram, but I haven't been on Twitter in a couple months, a couple weeks now, right? A couple months. I'm rarely on it. So, R.I.P. to the GOAT, Kobe Bryant. Rest in heavenly peace. Deuces.